Hi guys. So I'm going to talk about few things that you could do in Gemini. And Gemini, as you already would know, is the AI feature of Google, and you could do a lot of things with it. Okay. So now first things first. Okay, let's see what's a prompt. So what is a AI prompt? So it simply gives you what's an AI prompt. So an AI prompt is a text-based instruction or a query that you provide to an artificial intelligence AI model to guide its response. It's essentially question, command, or request, that you give to an AI system. For example, what is the temperature of temperature. Let's see if we can fetch the data. So it gives you the temperature right now. You can ask them to tell you a joke, or you could simply say, write a emotional write a song, write a love song maybe. So now these are basic stuff, and it gives you lyrics, and you can write a song and stuff like that, right? So what else could you do with it? So hmm, I am having fever. What are the best home remedies? So my intent here is to tell you that you have to use it as someone, like like your friend or someone you could trust. That is what the basic purpose is, and you could ask them questions, right? So that's what AI is all about. So now, how to apply for a car loan, for example, or probably be more specific, how to apply for a car loan in India. Okay, so now let's just see more features, right? So one of the first most important thing is that you need to give the correct input to your bot. So when I say bot over here, I'm talking about the Gemini AI, and I want to give them some information. So my name is Nishit. I am a founder of a marketing agency, One Digital. We offer services like digital marketing, branding, social media management, graphic design, videography, and editing. Example, we do a lot more things, of course. So, but yeah, so if I give this input and I want to write me a LinkedIn bio. So it's just giving me less, a template kind of stuff, and I can have more drafts as well. So, for example, this I could use for LinkedIn, right? Or I could, simply write. uh, give me 5 topics to write for my LinkedIn posts that are trending. Now, since I have already told the Gemini that I am a founder of a digital marketing company, so I could be a social media manager, graphic designer, content creator, whatever, right? So it is going to give me all my outputs related to the already existing input that I have given. In case I do not want my inputs to be dependent on the previous inputs, right? So if you don't want that feedback to be taken in account, I suggest that you refresh or have another, you can go to new chat and ask them. So for example, I asked this AI that give me 5 topics to write for my LinkedIn post, and those should be trending. So these are some of the topics: AI and marketing, remote work culture, sustainability in business, the great resignation, the Gen Z in workplace. So these are probably the trending topics right now, which this bot feels and which are also relevant to the profile that I have. So, you know, so let's, for example, take right. Oh, and of course, you have other drafts as well. So, for example, if you don't like them, you can see the other drafts: sustainability and climate change, remote work culture and life balance, mental health and well being. So, for example, I take this: write a blog on mental health and well being. Now, what if I wanted to make this blog SEO centric? When I say SEO, I'm imagining that you know basics of SEO. If not, please just ask on Gemini what is SEO, how to do SEO, etc. But I wanted to add keywords like include keywords. So it gives me a blog, or you can say, I can also say the same thing like write me a. So this will give me a LinkedIn post with hashtags and everything. Rewrite. So now if I want to rewrite and I want to change the tonality, so with more fun and quirky tonality. Also add emoticons. Mental health is just for Mondays. So it gives me a whole perspective and gives me some fun stuff. I could use tonality as formal, fun, whatever that you like. So I personally think knowing, I'm sure AI is available in other languages, but right now I'm going to talk about English only. But what I feel is that knowing basics of English and some words which would make sense is very important. You know, it cannot be very, you could say, generic, but yeah. And now uh, create an image that I can use with this blog. Let's see if it gives me an image. Okay, it's generating imagery right now. Okay, so it's not going to give me image, but okay, let's say I want to see create an image of mental. Okay, it's giving me some abstract image for mental health being, but what I'm trying to say is that it can always generate more images. That is what you could use with them. or create a logo for mental health company. It can also give you some ideations, right? Some of them are like really good. You can always download them as well over here, download for size. And what if I now want to say that give me a video script for this blog? More maybe relevant for Instagram. So now it gives me, if I wanted to make a reel on this topic. So, for example, if my content was revolving around mental health matters or mental health for that matter, it also gives me exactly how my reel should look like and what the text overlay, or you can also say supers, whatever you want to call them. And it gives me a scene, how it should be done, and what it would go around. Give me more detailed script. I hope you guys are able to understand what I'm trying to do over here. That I am asking my AI to give me more information. So now this helps my video editor or content creator to get an overall picture of what exactly I'm looking at. So here I just want to cover more basic stuff. As I told you, just revise things like, whatever we were asking the questions. For example, I could just simply ask, what is the temperature of Delhi right now? Tell me a joke, for example, or things like I want to write a message, you know and then it could come down to more complex stuff. I also wanted to show you one thing. So for example, if you have Google Sheets and you're using them, and then you want to for example, if you feel sometimes then whenever we have phone numbers and there is a gap in between, and I want to eliminate this gap. So, and I want a formula for it, but I don't know, and I don't have time enough to go through YouTube videos and all. So I can also ask my bot simple questions like, I have phone number in column one with space in between. I want to remove all says in, and I can say column A because usually, the columns are A, B, C, D, right? In the cell. Write a formula for the same. Okay, so it says here I can use a substitute formula. So let's just try this now. Oh, I had this sheet, so let me just try this. Okay, so let's say 1 2 3 4 5 9 9 9 9. So I can simply say here, of course, since my you know my column is B, so I'm going to write B3. Let's say if it works. Okay, it does work. Just drag it down, and now if you see that space is gone. Let's say if I had a space over here, or if I had multiple spaces over here, it will still give me the same answer. So sometimes when you have phone numbers or something where you want to remove the gap, I think this is what you could use. So but the whole idea is that I got this whole thing from asking Gemini itself. So that's a good idea, that all you could do is just ask what you want to Gemini, and it will definitely help you. Okay, so I think we can end this video with a brief introduction of what kind of stuff you could do with, Gemini. I think in the next video we will talk about social media and how to use Gemini for social media content creation and other stuff. If you have any questions, please probably just write back to me or ask me or WhatsApp me, and I'll be happy to answer. And please maybe just go through the parts of the video again to understand, it in detail.